Diddy is still in jail, but now people are asking a scary question. Will his son Christian also end up behind bars? Every new thing we learn puts more attention on Christian, and what investigators are finding out about him is very troubling. A woman named Grace Omar used to work on a fancy boat called a yacht. She says that in December 2022, while working on a yacht rented by Diddy, Christian pressured her to drink a shot of tequila that she thinks was drugged. After that, she says Christian found her, asked her to show him where to sleep, and then blocked her from leaving the room. She says he touched her body without permission, took off his clothes, and tried to force her to do something sexual against her will.
Christian Combs allegedly found her a short time later and insisted she find him a place to sleep. She directed him to the yacht cinema, which was used as an extra sleeping area where he blocked her in, the suit states. Christian Combs allegedly began to touch her and took off his clothes. The suit states that his blank was blank and he grabbed her arms and was trying to force the plaintiff to perform, brains on him.
Grace had been working a 12-hour shift on the yacht. She was only 25 years old. She thought it would be a normal family trip, but things got very disturbing fast. She says there were drugs being used openly, and she noticed that women would drink just one drink and suddenly pass out. She started to believe the drinks were being drugged on purpose. On the night of December 28, 2022, Christian got on the yacht already drunk. He kept pushing Grace to drink shots with him in a small recording studio on the boat. She says he grabbed her arm hard enough to hurt her, pulled her close, and touched her body without her permission. She told him clearly to stop. Here's the big part. Another man named Rodney Lil Rod Jones says he was right there and saw the whole thing happen. He's filed his own lawsuit against the Combs family, and he says he might even have audio recordings of that night. If you're finding this story important, drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. And don't forget to like this video. It really helps us keep bringing you these stories.
According to the lawsuit, Markey says that she had been working as a steward, providing food and drinks on that yacht for a 12-hour period, and she was 25 years old at the time. She believed that the trip...
Things got even worse after that. Grace tried to go back to her job and act normal, but Christian found her again and asked her to find him a place to sleep. She took him to a cinema room on the yacht. Instead of leaving, he blocked the door, touched her again, took off all his clothes, and tried to force her to perform a sexual act. Grace fought back, and when someone else walked in, she was able to escape. She then told the yacht's captain what happened, but instead of helping her, he yelled at her. Grace believes the captain was paid by Diddy to stay quiet. One of the strongest parts of her case is that she had photos of bruises on her arms, which is rare and very powerful evidence. Grace believes there was a cover-up after the attack. She and her partner were left out completely. Only certain workers, ones chosen carefully, were allowed to give written statements about that night. It seems like someone was working hard to protect the Combs' name, even if it meant ignoring what happened to Grace.
Excuse me, you don't touch my legs like that. I'll move my legs where I want to. If I want to do this, then I will. You don't touch my legs like that.
The legal side of this case is tricky. The yacht wasn't in California waters, which makes it harder to prosecute. But harder doesn't mean impossible. With so many investigations already surrounding Diddy and his circle, Grace's case could be looked at again at any time. If investigators see that her story fits with what others have said about the Combs' lifestyle, Christian could face real criminal charges. Charges that could send him to prison. Christian hasn't been helping himself either. A video went viral showing him outside a courthouse, celebrating after his dad won part of his case. He was shouting, dancing, ripping off his shirt, and doing push-ups on the sidewalk, acting like his team just won a championship with no care in the world. If you haven't already, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an update on this case. New details are coming out fast.
Would be a, quote, wholesome family excursion, but says it, quote, turned into a hedonistic environment, even describing rampant drug use amongst sex workers and celebrities who came on board. She believes that the alcohol on the yacht had been laced with drugs because she says women would have one drink and then almost immediately pass out or start falling over.
Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, was not impressed. He called Christian's behavior reckless and childish. Deal warned that investigators, judges, and prosecutors are always watching. And when they see someone celebrating outside a courthouse where victims have suffered, they take notice. Every careless move Christian makes could be used against him later. Then, a second video showed up. This time, Christian was trying to get his girlfriend to twerk on camera. She looked clearly uncomfortable, but he kept pushing. Many people watching said it felt like watching a younger Diddy. The same arrogance, the same disregard for how others feel. If things keep going this way, Christian could very well end up following his father to prison. And the worst part? His father can no longer protect him the way he once could. The man who once flew on private jets and threw million-dollar parties is now locked in a prison cell. Diddy, once worth around $1 billion, was arrested in September 2024 on very serious federal charges, including sex trafficking and running a criminal organization. He was sent to Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, known as one of the worst federal prisons in the country. There are no luxuries there. It's pure survival.
The complaint reads, at this point, defendant C. Combs violently grabbed plaintiff's arm and began hurting her. He pulled plaintiff to the seat beside him and prevented her from getting up.
Inside that prison, things got bad fast. Diddy refused to eat the food because he was scared it had been tampered with. He could barely sleep and was constantly paranoid. According to sources, an inmate once held a knife to his throat while he slept. He woke up completely at that person's mercy. It's still unclear exactly how the situation ended, but the message was terrifying. Someone could have killed him. MDC prison has been called hell on earth because of how overcrowded and violent it is. Eventually, Diddy was moved to FCI, Fort Dix in New Jersey. Still a prison, just slightly less chaotic. He now sleeps on a steel bed with a thin mattress. His job? Cleaning and sorting laundry. A huge fall for someone who once had personal stylists. The fear and paranoia haven't gone away either. Even in his new location, he struggles to trust anyone.
Now, remember where I said this was happening, this recording studio? Well, the alleged assault was reportedly witnessed.
Diddy has tried to stay busy. While at MDC, he joined some self-improvement programs and even helped organize a Thanksgiving dinner for other inmates. But it's clear the long hours alone and watching everything he built fall apart are doing serious damage to his mental health. According to federal records, the earliest Diddy could be released is June 4th, 2028, and only if he behaves well and completes his programs. Until then, he lives by a strict prison schedule, a world completely different from the empire he once ran. Many people believe that by the time he gets out, the psychological damage will be permanent. Do you think Christian will follow his father straight into prison? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one. Like this video if you think justice should be served. Subscribe so you don't miss a single update as this story continues to unfold.